The Riskrunner is an energy SMG. What is special about the Riskrunner is the perk Arc Conductor. The Arc Conductor makes sure that when you take arc damage, the weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage. So you get a kind of a shield that resists incoming arc damage, plus your weapon gives out more damage. Kills extend the time in this overcharged state. So every time you get a kill, you extend the time of this state where you have the shield and you have the buffed up damage. Then the gun also has the trait Superconductor that makes sure that when the Arc Conductor perk is active, shots fired have the chance to become chain lightning and return ammo. So this basically means that you can just spray, chain lightning will pop out everywhere and you'll kill everything in your sights, plus you will get ammo back, so you can keep this going for a very long time. It's really an awesome feeling when that perk is activated and you just start shooting lightning everywhere and everything is dying around you. It's really awesome, guys. This is a truly awesome weapon, and in the Shadowkeep expansion they made it very easy to get. So I'll give you some tips on that. To get this gun, you have to pick up a quest from Banshee 44 in the tower. The Banshee is the gunsmith in the tower. So you pick up the quest from him. It's called Pain and Gain. The first step requires the player to complete a lost sector in the EDC, which includes killing its boss and looting the chest. So remember this, guys, you have to actually loot the chest to complete the lost sector. In addition, the player has to complete any heroic public event and a Nightfall strike, regardless of the score. Now, pay attention to this, guys. It's a heroic public event, so it's not enough to just go into a random public event. It has to actually be heroic. Now, if you are new to the game and you don't quite know so much about the heroic events, every public event happens over and over again on the different destinations. They all have a name. The name is shown on the screen when the event starts. For every public event, there's a heroic version of that event, and there's a specific way to trigger the heroic version of the event. So you have to do a certain combination of things in the event, and then it will be like transformed into a heroic event. For all of these events, if you just Google the name of the event and heroic, you will get a lot of guides for how to trigger this specific event. So I'm not going to go into detail about this, but the information is out there. So just Google it, guys, get that heroic public event, and then you have to do a Nightfall strike. And the score of this strike, Nightfall strike, doesn't matter. You just have to complete it. For the second step, you have to complete the risk and reward mission. And this is actually also the first mission if you start up a new character in Destiny at the moment. This is the very first mission that you will do. So it's a remake of that mission. It's in a place called the Cosmodrome, and the mission itself can be started on the EDC map. So you're loaded into the Cosmodrome, and there's fallen everywhere, and there's a walker in the middle, and you just kind of have to go through this mission. You have to kill the fallen until the Dust Captain spawns, and then you have to kill the Dust Captain. And after killing 3 captains, then you have to follow waypoints into a jumping puzzle. Those are always fun. Just if you're new to Destiny and you haven't done that many jumping puzzles yet, and you get into this one and you think, wow, this is really annoying, get used to it, man. Jumping puzzles is I hate them personally, but it's a part of Destiny, and you will learn to love the abuse that Bungie is putting down on you with these jumping puzzles. Okay, so you have to go through the jumping puzzle, and then at the end you will find the Riskrunner in Cade 6 secret room. And then basically to finish the mission you have to kill a lot of fallen with the weapon, and by then you can see the whole thing about the perks that I talked about and how nice this weapon is actually to use. And you also get the catalyst for the weapon at the end of the mission. Depending on how new you are, you probably already know what a catalyst is. But just to tell it shortly here, a catalyst is kind of it's an upgrade to a weapon. So you get the catalyst, you put it into the weapon, and then you have to do certain tasks to actually finish or complete the catalyst for it to work. And it just upgrades your weapon so it works even better than it did before. So it's really nice. You actually both get the weapon and the catalyst, and it's a really easy mission, this one, compared to the other ones on this list. So this is definitely the first one I would go for is if I was a new player in Destiny. Definitely get the Riskrunner.